No.
All right, you ready?
Yep.
We out here. Welcome to Minimally Edited Cake Talk.
It's the minimally edited cake talk. Cake talk.
Yeah. I am Jeremy. How y'all doing?
How y'all doing? My name is Monkonji.
Monkenji. Yes, sir.
Mr. Chocolate himself, you hear me?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. Let me get up off this thing. Had these folks stop talking to me. I don't want to talk to you. Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Oh my goodness. All right, so today's topic is the Taylor Swift versus
We didn't even go through the list, so I keep going.
the Brittany Renner effect. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And it's broken down into 5 different areas: cultural influence and perception. It says, how have Taylor Swift and Brittany Renner shaped public narratives around relationship success and self-empowerment, and why does society view them so differently? Number 2, media and double standards. Both women have been open about their relationships, yet Taylor is celebrated while Brittany often faces criticism.
Mm-hmm.
What does this say about media bias and gender norms in pop culture?
Okay.
Monetizing personal life. Taylor Swift turns her past relationships into chart-topping albums, while Brittany Renner has leveraged her experience into books and viral moments. Why does one approach feel more acceptable than the other? The perfect woman stereotype. Does society reward women who present a more traditional or palatable image while punishing those who openly challenge social norms? And lastly, number 5, longevity and rebranding. Taylor has mastered reinvention in music and branding, while Brittany Renner often faces backlash for her candidness. What lessons can be learned about brand evolution and public perception?
This is brilliant. So let's tackle number 1. All right. Number 1 again is?
Cultural influence and perception.
All right. So let me start off by saying this. I'm not a fan of either one of these ladies for real. But I don't care for either one of them. But I will say I don't like Taylor Swift. Now this is gonna sound bad. I'm not a big fan of her music, but I understand why girls like it, right? I buy my Dallas Gets Taylor Swift stuff. I actually have to go back to Home Depot to buy 2 Taylor Swift books. So I say I don't like her.
He sells books
Taylor Swift's
at Home Depot?
not Home Depot. Office Depot is what I meant to say.
Oh, I was about to say, yo, Home Depot, I got a problem with you right now, okay? I got a problem with you. Taylor Swift doesn't know how to build a goddamn thing, except a freaking song. That's what she knows how to build.
That's a fact.
I'm not even sure if she can lift actual lumber. I'm sorry.
She built like a piece of wood. Like he built like a 2x4. Stop it, Jeremy. We need to be serious for once in our lives. Okay.
Oh, God. Okay.
And when I say I don't like Taylor Swift, I guess I'm probably referring maybe to a bit of her personal life, and maybe it's really her fans. Because I understand musically she's an absolute genius. You'd be a fool to deny that. I just don't like that all of the guys are the problem. She's dated 37 guys, and every single one of them, it's been her. It's been them. Those fellas just can't get right.
Right.
And it's stark contrast to Brittany Renner, where she's always the problem. So Taylor Swift is America's sweetheart. She hasn't done anything wrong to any of the guys that she's dated.
Ever.
Brittany Renner just is trash to every man. Okay, so that's one part of that conversation.
Well, let's go ahead and talk about the elephant in the room. Black versus white.
I was trying to wait.
You can't. You have to add that in there because that is a 120% reason.
Well, you don't have to add it. It was already there. I don't think they ever took it out of the floor.
Oh God! you have to add that in there.
So that's been a thing.
Okay.
That's a thing.
Especially when you're talking about how Americans judge things.
Well,
first you've got the, and of course people are going to say, I'm not racist. I have a black friend. We're not going. I know we can go into that for forever. But the thing about it is, that's America. It will not face the actual issues that it's actually caused.
Correct.
They will push off blame on everyone else, and then not only that, they will also push up their fault. Like, I think Taylor Swift, like you said, musical genius.
Yeah.
Okay, musical genius. She can't sing worth a lick. She can no.
Not the first thing I thought is about September, her remake of September. Beyonce did it. Beautiful. I said, oh no,
why would you?
My ancestry is so angry.
Why would you do that?
Maya Angelou's turning in her grave.
So
But yeah.
talent-wise, it isn't there, okay? But she is your everyday.
Well, talent-wise in singing, let's put it.
In singing, yes.
She's a fantastic songwriter.
Fantastic. Yes, yeah. So there's multiple factors in that thing.
I mean, she can sing a little bit. For white people singing and black people singing, two separate singers, unless you're Reba McEntire or Dolly Parton. Those two women can sing regardless of anything. But, on a scale of 1 to 10, she's better than Jessica Simpson, who was absolute awful. Absolute awful. But I respect Kelly Clarkson in the voice of Pink and Christina Aguilera. Those women can blow.
Yeah.
So she's somewhere on that. Better than Fergie. Why I'm trying to just pick on people.
You're picking on. You are picking on all of the white.
All right, bro. I'm done picking on them. So Taylor Swift, you're talented. Simple as that. All right, but let's keep it a buck. The talent level of those two ladies are night and day. So Brittany Renner's not doing herself any favors by not really being talented. She's legitimately just a pretty face. Mm-hmm. And that's most. No.
And to be honest with you, also there's also this element of you've got Taylor Swift who has the backing.
If there's a thing I've learned on planet Earth, it's that necessarily you don't have to be that good.
Yes.
You just have to have the people backing you. There's so many people that I used to find myself, I'm not going to say comparing myself to, but for lack of better terms, comparing myself to, who I knew that they couldn't hold. Those things are actually phenomenal. Nerds. Obviously, we ain't got enough people to watch us to say this isn't sponsored. But let me tell you this isn't sponsored. Let me speak into existence. These are delicious.
Nerds clusters. Top notch.
Whoever was at the Nerds Factory was like, put some gummies in between them. Raise them. Raise them. Raise them. He was wilding. He woke up on one that day. But anyways, that certain people are ahead of me because their father was better than mine.
Yes.
And
100.
Oh man, it's funny because I just had this conversation walking in with myself of I need to make sure that my children have that head start, and then they need to be better than all the other kids. Because there's people who are my contemporaries. Where the reason why we're in the room that we are in, one is because your daddy was awesome. One is because I was awesome. and the people with the good daddy, or the daddy who was a high achiever, who was able to accomplish things, just put his son in a place. And I can't be mad because I plan on doing all of that nepotism.
Major facts.
That's why I don't, all of the nepotism, I just be hating it. But I go touche because I know the second I get an opportunity for Dallas Kinsey Gray and Declan to be whatever it is that they want to be. Oh yeah, we're throwing them on that pedestal.
Major facts.
Yeah. I don't care. Let them talk about us.
Get up there.
Get up there.
So I think, you know, like, and it's not to say everybody who's had a hand up is like bad.
Yes.
Don't get me wrong. But in this specific case, where we're talking about that Swift versus Brittany Renner, if I had to guess, probably father's not in the home.
Jesus Christ. I don't know. I don't know.
I'm not sure.
But if you're telling me to bet my last 2 quarters, I push it to the center of the table.
Yeah. I have to say, like, the way you acted as the female that you are, you used your feminine wiles to capture the bag. And it's, again,
touche.
Get after it. You know?
If these men want to pay for it.
If they want to pay for it, if these men are foolish enough, and I'll say this too, if men don't want to be men, get them. Get them. If men don't want to be men, get them. If you want to be a boy for the rest of your life, get them. There are several boys walking around these daggone streets with multiple baby mamas paying out the wazoo. Like crazy talk. Absolutely crazy talk. Cam Newton's huge right now. He got all the baby mamas. Nick Cannon.
Those guys have unlimited baby mamas.
They got like crazy, like.
But that's the only issue with them compared to the rest of the guys. They are at least able to give this child somewhat of a life and something to look up to. Although I don't agree with creating 7 broken homes. Fact. 1 broken home is enough.
That's it.
The back 6 is just excessive.
Yeah.
And for Nick Cannon, it might be. I don't care. I think he got 11 kids. I'm not.
He got 11 kids. I think by 7 women.
Yeah, because Mariah Carey's got twins, and I know there's at least another one with 2.
Yeah.
At least, I don't know. But, like, at least they have the money to take care of it. Some of these Bammers are joking at doing it, begging to use their mama WIC card, which is crazy.
Insane. So,
real bad.
So to say that, you know, like on her standpoint, Brittany's standpoint,
because she's a baby mama up to 2 or 3 times, I want to say.
Yeah. I think it's 2 or 3, but you know, I think she got a bag with each one of those.
I mean, she's obviously not, you know, what I'm saying, screwing your local cheesecake man.
No.
So you get a couple NBA boyfriends, a couple NBA babies.
Yeah,
you can make a decent living.
Yeah. You're pocketing $10,000 a month.
Yeah.
You know, I
20. Yeah,
I get it.
Yeah, she's definitely well into the $250,000, maybe $1 million a year. She's definitely earning over $1 million. Her net worth that's a beautiful question. What is Brittany Renner's net worth?
Right. And so again, you know, I was thinking about this too. You know, the world is filled with fathers and uncles who failed these children. Because if the father wasn't there, the uncle should have been.
Yeah.
The uncle should have at least helped. And so I think that's.
Brittany says she's only getting $2,400 a month in child support.
There's no way. I know you ain't lying on that one.
That's what she said.
You out of line. So, but yeah.
She got him. One of her baby daddies is PJ.
Yeah.
I know she ain't getting. I don't want to say. Let me not speak too much on PJ. Like, who knows what PJ is? I think PJ probably paying that by himself.
That's what I'm saying.
PJ ain't broke. PJ might not be. You know what I'm saying?
He might not be one of the top players in the NBA, but
PJ's done well for herself. We're not gonna put him on board PJ like that.
Right.
I ain't here for it.
But like
PJ, never mind. That's all.
Yeah. So again, like we were saying, it's like she went after the bag. She got the bag. I don't think anybody was there to support her, to push her in a direction where you don't essentially have to sell your body to get where you want to go.
But this is one of the other issues. And I can't blame the women for it, right? Because they don't set the market. Men have made, we all know prostitution is the oldest profession.
Yeah.
But men have really pushed the profession to top premium levels.
Yeah, buddy.
Like we've pushed it to where selling your body is a thing.
Yeah.
And it's an easy come up for women, and they don't have to do anything but just show up. You can take $20 in Walmart, buy their cheapest draws in Brawl. You could be all in on an OnlyFans account for $20 and then come out with a bag.
Yeah.
Like a bag too.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So like, no. But I mean, again, like I said, so men being men, right? But that's
like not your man that you think of in today's style. That not that alpha male garbage. That's garbage, by the way. It's stupid. You know.
Yeah.
You guys are taking advice from technically a pimp. Like that's what he is. Okay?
This is
You're taking advice from a pimp. And some would even say a pedophile. We're not going to get into that. But you're taking advice. Don't take advice from that guy. That guy doesn't know what he's talking about. He's going to get you in a whole heap of trouble. Okay?
for the average man, you can't do that.
No.
The vast majority of you guys can't do that.
No man can do that. You're either going to pay for it now or you're going to pay for it after all this. And you don't want to pay for it after all this. So you might want to talk to JC real quick. Hey, let's get on back. Yeah. Let's get on back. But yeah, so again, like her doing that, Brittany doing that, I get it. But she didn't have the backing like Taylor did. Taylor had the backing to be able to pursue a music career in which she is, like you said, America's sweetheart. She is your atypical white girl that every single white girl can identify with.
If you put white girls in the dictionary, nothing they can say.
Bro,
nothing they can say.
Like she is, like, and she plays to that, and she knows it, brother. Get after it.
Look, she is digging into that whiteness.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
The most colored thing she did was attempt at September, and after we fried her, she said, "Touche, I'll never do that again." I don't know what. I was trying to be cute. I won't do that. You know, okay.
Golly.
You know what she did? Shake it off. Shake it off.
And let's talk about that, though. Let's talk about how she has absolutely just shedded off every freaking criticism that she's ever gotten.
Well, she also has a group of fans. We're getting to this weird state on planet Earth where everyone is completely delusional to the people that they like. That like it's like complete. Like if you like him, this or if you like this person, they don't do anything wrong. Since
you're right.
Like it's crazy that like
idolatry. It's idolatry. That's
it's
what it is.
wild.
It's idolatry.
Like since 2016, Trump has never done anything wrong.
That's crazy.
Since Taylor Swift's like first #1 album, she's not made a single mistake.
Yep.
And it's just like Beyonce's in that same realm.
Yep.
Beyonce ain't made since Crazy in Love, she's never made a mistake in her life. And it's weird that like they get into this place. I've asked women, like, you realize that she's had like 7, 8 boyfriends. We know she had them.
Yeah.
And I was like, they can't all be bad. Like all of them? Like all of them suck?
All of them.
I was like, and if they all suck, isn't it her fault for choosing 8 sucky boyfriends? They're like, nah, Daniel, they can all suck. And I just look at me like, nah, it's clearly all of the guys.
Coach word coming. Accountability.
Yeah. I was like, cuss word. It was a cuss word.
Yeah, that's an absolute cuss word in today's South. Accountability.
So, but it's like you have to give Taylor Swift certain credit of like, hey, I'm gonna at least take my I like the way the white folks say this, I ain't gonna lie to you. My promiscuity. Like when they say promiscuity, not promiscuity, promiscuity. Promiscuity.
And we went back to high school, bro.
They cooked when they did that.
Oh God!
They cooked.
All right, let's go. Let's go.
But like she at least changed it to a digestible art for the masses. And she did it quick and real time.
Yep.
And it just made every one of them seem like a harmless breakup. Yep. So if you look at every situation in an individual lens, it's just a girl breaking up with somebody. You got to sit down and go, okay, over the last 10 years, there's 8 of these breakups. So all of them are bad. So that's where it becomes Taylor Swift. Okay. Whereas Brittany Renner, I just saw a thing. In 2018, she had 4 different boyfriends. Or she was connected to 4 different men. In 2018, being connected to 4 men in 1 year is what? How does one do that?
I mean, but I don't think it's so bad when you look at 1,000. My bad. My bad.
So, this was a fool, man. So, it's he's a fool. I just you just
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh, what do the Brits say? He's mental. It's mental. But like, so I think that's the thing that's working against Brittany Renner. It's just like, with no talent outside of just being one of, like, she's an absolute drop dead gorgeous human being, but like, that's where that stops.
Yeah, and that's part of the, and I think that's what Taylor knew. She knew she couldn't just be a 304 in the streets. She
not built like that.
Not built like that, bro.
Not built like that.
Not built like a treehouse, bro. She can't.
She looked like the middle school dodgeball champion. Champion.
Oh, bro. Crazy, yo. That's crazy. But yeah, like, she's like, yo, I gotta supplement this.
Yeah, let me really get into this book.
Yeah.
And jumped in her bag and just started writing hit after a hit after a hit after a hit. Because our song's like a slamming screen door. Staying up late. Tap it on your window.
Oh my God.
When you're on the phone and your mama don't know. Or when you're on the phone, I don't know. And it's like, and your mama don't know. That's a slapper. I ain't gonna hold you. When that first jumped, I was like, white girl's eating right now.
She's killing the game.
Yeah.
She's killing the game.
And
Is she a billionaire now?
yes.
She's a billionaire.
Yeah. That's legit. Not many people do that one.
No. It's crazy.
They don't make those every day.
And then, all right, so we'll transition a little bit talking about media and double standards. And how, obviously, and we talked a little bit about it, how they put Taylor Swift's relationships versus Brittany Renner's relationship.
Yes.
I think NDAs have a lot to do with this too.
NDAs?
Yes.
I don't think there's a lot of NDAs.
You don't think there's a lot of NDAs?
I think
it is.
I know what I want to say. I'm debating on if I want to say it or how do I want to say it. Brittany Renner put all her stuff out on Front Street. The guys that Taylor Swift mess with, Taylor Swift doesn't mention you. She just puts you on a song, and those dudes want to get that way behind them, and they're off of it. Whereas the men on Brittany Renner's side, they don't want to speak on it. Like Kayla, we all knew why we showed up to this party. But Brittany Renner's the one who's speaking about her situation. She's the one who's not letting it die. I've not heard any of the men she's been with literally ever say her name. I've never heard their name, her name, ever come out of any of those human beings' mouths.
Yeah, that's a streak in their draws. And
Yeah,
they say like, "Yo, I don't want to speak it. We speak nothing of this."
Yes, that's it. I think happened. They talk about it with their homeboys. But so Brittany Renner is the one who puts her stuff. She makes it known because she could dead it by not even having a conversation about it. But she does not.
This is true.
But I mean, when you lack talent and the only thing you're known for is like being ran through by NBA players and rappers, you got to make your money once they're done with you. Those dudes will hook you up while y'all a thing. And once you're done being a thing, money stop. And you got to go find the next one. And the only thing you do is talk about your relationships with all of these players.
Well, I think too. Brittany Renner with kids, Taylor Swift, she ain't got no kids.
Yeah.
And again, like you don't really know what's happening in Taylor's life.
Yes, you do not.
Like
She tries her best to keep whatever she can a secret. She pays good money to try to keep things a secret.
yes,
Touche.
she's trying not to tarnish that shiny American girl. She's got on the goddamn Captain America suit.
What is it? There's a Captain Marvel. Is that the girl's super?
Oh yeah, Captain Marvel. Yeah, Captain Marvel.
So she doesn't. Her and all of her people keep her stuff under wraps. Everyone shuts up. That's the thing. Brittany Renner just won't.
She's quiet.
But that's the thing. Like, that's how she's getting paid.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
She that was the only way, and that's the next point: monetizing your personal life.
I don't think it. Brittany Renner's absolutely monetized her personal life. Taylor Swift is so much of a brand herself. She's trying to keep you out of her personal life.
But she does monetize, like you said. She talks about those past boyfriends.
Oh,
in
okay,
the
yeah.
songs.
Okay, touche. For sure, she's monetizing her personal life. But this is what all of the best musicians do, right? They talk about a thing, and then you know who they're talking about, or they allude to, or they help people know who they're talking about.
Yeah.
So,
And that's it.
excuse me, bro. She definitely monetizes it, and more effectively because she has a talent.
Yeah.
So being able to express her talent, express her personal life through her talent, and articulate it in a way in which the world wants to hear it, good on you. Attaboy, keep it up.
Yeah. Very fast.
Keep it up. And I mean, I guess Brittany Renner does the same thing by going on these radio shows and talking, and then having a book, because of the way humans are about celebrities and stuff. They're gonna want to just hear what does James Harden do?
Yeah, they want to know all the juicy tea of Hollywood, the NBA, like how this person treats you, so I can figure out how if I want to like them.
Yeah,
and that's a garbage way of doing things in the first place.
But it is what it is.
First off, most of these people don't even know who you are.
But who they really care?
Yeah. And so to talk about, I like them because they don't really care.
For sure.
Right. They're up there. They're the whole different tax bracket, probably 3 or 4 tiers higher than yours. They're not concerned that you don't like them because you broke up with one of their favorite celebrities.
Yeah.
Garbage. Next topic, or next segment, the perfect woman stereotype.
Perfect woman food. The perfect women. What women think are the perfect women, and what men think are the perfect. Think who is the perfect woman. Those are two. They're ages apart. But America right now is struggling on what the perfect woman is because of feminism and traditional values.
Yep.
So we're
let it go.
The fact that we just went through a time where we're trying to define what a woman was crazy to me.
Insane.
So I hope we just figured out what a woman was again. I don't know. I'm not here to go back and forth on it. Look, that is an argument. I'm one of those people. Don't bring that to discussion. I refuse to debate what a human, what a woman is. I refuse. I refuse. I'm not going to do what the NFL did when they forgot what a catch was, and we spent the next 6 seasons trying, and still up to this day, trying to define what a catch is. You're not going to do that. A woman's always been a woman. Okay? I'm not going to come to my 30s to forget what it was. For it to be redefined.
Birthing people.
I'm locked into what a woman is.
When I heard that, birthing people, I said, you people are lost.
Yeah.
You are lost. You're lost.
So,
I pray for you daily. I pray for you daily. Like, yo, Lord, help them get a sound mind, because this ain't it.
Or let them die off. Whoever, listen here. Natural selection's got to take this course. I can't do it, Ross. Look, brother. I can't do it.
Look. You said this reminded me of Jesus. Are you gonna leave too? Yo, that's one of the best bars in the New Testament, bro. I love it. Oh, I love it. Are you gonna leave too?
Are you?
That's what it is. Love it, bro. I love it. I want you to understand. I want everybody to understand. Yes, I'm going to go on a biblical break right here. Jesus was not a nice guy.
Where was I just listening to that?
He was not nice. He was, yo. If you have a picture of Jesus being frolicking in daisies, that wasn't him. That's the devil in disguise. I'm gonna tell you that was not Jesus. Jesus was calling people out. He was calling people hypocrites, brood of vipers. That's not nice, bro. That is not nice at all.
Well, look, the level of realness of of Jesus, where what was the book? They were talking about women and how women shouldn't wear XYZ.
Right.
And God was just like, if you're thinking about having sex with him, you're already committing adultery in your heart. He's like, but it's going to be hard to look at him. But he said, then go get the spoon and pluck your eyes out, crook. Yo, go get the spoon. Like, what are you talking about? So you're saying if you think, I already told you thinking about it, you just did it.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're having a hard time because you're looking at it? I totally get it. Hey, hand me a spoon. Buddy's eyes. We got to capture those eyes. If that's what's doing it, if you're telling me you're looking at it, let's pop an eye out. Maybe that'll help. Okay. Maybe that'll do it.
I just posted that on somebody's post.
Yeah, it's like, wait, what? Yeah, boss. You're not getting out of this one. Buddy's crazy. Buddy's that would be what, like, if I was a guy in the circle, he said it, I'd be like, oh.
So, oh my God. He just said,
but they can't do that. Oh, man. Get a spoon.
Mm-hmm. I got the solution.
Y'all want answers? I can't want answers today.
Your right hand's causing you trouble? Chop it off.
Chop it off. Wait. Hand me the knife, somebody. His right hand's giving him all kinds of problems. I'll end it now. You don't want to control his knife? Touche.
He won't be able to do anything with his right hand anymore.
Take it off. So it's very interesting. I do. People get this like Jesus rubbing your back feeling. Buddy was wild.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Like
that's why.
And it was on site, and he'll let you know like that was one of those like I know they can't beat me up. I'm gonna really say what I'm gonna really say it.
Yeah.
And these guys can't beat me. The girls dressing bad. Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, that was hard.
Look, it's so serious, yo.
That's sort of been a crazy back and forth.
Absolutely insane.
Crazy.
Absolutely insane. So, all right, done with the biblical break. We're done with the biblical break.
Yeah.
Back to the perfect woman. I think for, like you said, us being, I would say, ultra confused on what a woman should be, trying to re-identify what a woman is, has absolutely wreaked havoc on the entire country. The minds of all the people.
I think, yeah.
We allowed for men to run around in dresses and heels and in makeup and say, okay, that's okay. And I want you to understand something. You want to do that? That's completely fine. You can wear all the dresses and all the makeup and all that good stuff. You can do that. What you don't get to do is try to redefine the gender. Like that's not a thing. I'm sorry. Just if I dress up like a freaking grizzly bear, that does not make me a grizzly bear.
Is it Tuesday? Do you identify with Renner?
or
These humans aren't serious for anything.
Whoa. So
this is right.
I really do. I think that we don't need to do that. You can, again, it's your life, it's your choice to put on whatever clothing, whatever adornments you want to put on yourself. Call yourself whatever you want. But then that's where the buck stops. Everybody else does not have to play your game.
This is true.
As a matter of fact, nobody has to listen to you. Let's just put that out there. Nobody has to hear what you have to say. Period. It is what it is. Okay? You can come into this thing. Oh yeah, I got lipstick, fingernails on, whatever, and I'm going to talk like a normal human being, and then we be good. Or you can make this crazy, dramatic scene where everybody has to tiptoe around you because there's eggshells in it. No. So we're going to reel this thing back and talk about the role of a woman, the role of a female. And that way we can, quote unquote, define the perfect woman. The perfect woman is whatever said man that she is with, that she supplements him and right back. Like he supplements her too as well.
Yep.
That's how this thing works. Not necessarily there's a cookie cutter way for a woman to be and a cookie cutter way for a man to be. Nah, that's not it. Yeah. So I think that's the whole thing. Is not even redefining, but coming back to the original intent of said woman and of said man. And that will give you a definition of what the quote unquote perfect woman is. Yeah. Next thing we're talking about, longevity and rebranding.
Brittany Renner's tried to rebrand herself, didn't go so hot. Taylor Swift will live in the annals of history forever. Yes. She's been incredibly influential. Her talent has been able to make her same, I would even venture to say, her same boyfriend qualms that Brittany Renner has had. She's able to transform it into digestible art. Yeah. Our children will read about Taylor Swift.
Major facts. She will absolutely be in the history books,
and she deserves it too. Listen, I don't want to make it seem like I know I started off by saying I don't really care for Taylor Swift. I just don't like the fact that all of the guys were the problem. Outside of that, essentially, I've got no beef with Taylor Swift. So,
right.
I started off saying I don't like her, or both of them. Maybe I need to change that. I just don't like 27 boyfriends.
Well, see,
27 boyfriends being the problem.
And I don't think it's necessarily saying like you don't like her. I think it's you don't like the perception of her and how people throw her up.
Okay,
like she's a goddess amongst men, for sure. Like I'll say for me, that's what I think.
And that might be the better definition of it, because I can't, saying Taylor Swift is not talented is crazy. I don't think she has the best voice, like we said. I think her singing on the scale of 1 to 10 is maybe a solid 5 or 6.
Yeah.
But she can put on a show.
Yes.
And she can write a song.
Yes.
And that's enough when the world's searching for someone who looks like her. Beyonce ruled the planet too long, and then it was Rihanna for a second. Mm-hmm. Adele had a flash, but it was really just those two women for a long portion of time.
Yes,
and they needed a hero, and so Taylor Swift, here you go.
Yeah,
and
she jumped right into that Captain Marvel outfit.
And listen here. I might like other artists more than I like her, but I can't ever say she's not talented.
Yeah.
So even if you're gonna live that life, Brittany Renner, it's not about going on talk shows and trying to make these guys look bad. I think at one point, and this is one thing I dislike when people do. We become heavy on the Christian randomly. Mm-hmm. If you're saying like I found God and I'm trying to live a better life, people can't call you out because like you're doing better. Yeah. But half the time it's just like, I'm one of those people like, you have to show me a little bit. Yeah. I mean, I guess. But don't judge lest ye be judged. Yeah. I get it, but like, I'm not here for the game.
So I would even say this. And B. Simone. Mm-hmm. Going through a transformation, and she said it this way too. And I get it. I get what she's saying. And I think there's also, you also have to have a level of influence in someone's life in order to start throwing correction someone's way. You can't just be some Joe Schmo off the street and be like, "You're a sinner. Get in church.
Yes.
Stop doing all that." Just like
Christians are getting it wrong there.
Whoa, stop.
Getting it
Like
wrong.
stop. The only person who could do that, Yeshua.
Yeah.
That's it. You want to know why? He was God.
Mm.
Sorry. The only person who can throw a stone was him.
Yeah, man.
Okay? Again, off the Bible break. But I think that's the part that people need to get is like you said, she's basically saying, I'm doing better, so you can't talk about me. No, people can.
Yeah.
They can say different stuff about you because you put your life in the limelight.
Yeah, you did that.
You jumped on social media and said, this is who I am.
Yeah.
Now they can judge you. That we listen and we don't judge, that is a falsehood.
Oh, here was a simple concept. We're not all like the feeling of like only God can judge you and everyone's equal and all of that stuff. Understand, like that's only to like God. Like I'm a human. Yeah, man. I'm gonna do some judging. I'm gonna do some judging hot and fresh off the press.
Well, I mean, I gotta say this: if you don't judge, you will put yourself in some
real danger. Yeah. As a human, I gotta judge what I see and everything and who I see. Okay?
Yeah.
If a guy comes in with tattooed eyes and body modifications and tattoos all over his body, I don't think he's going to be bringing the Bible and talk about basket weaving. I just don't think that's what he wants to do.
Probably not. That now there are a few.
There are a few, but listen here, boss. If I'm over here quacking like a duck, looking like a duck, I might be a goose when you run up on me, but I'm gonna think you're a duck for a little bit. I'm gonna think you're a duck for a little bit. I might find out later you're a goose.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna think you're a duck for a little bit.
Right.
So I don't think people are wrong for that.
No. I think that everybody, again, cuss word coming, accountability. Nobody wants to be accountable. Everybody wants to do and say whatever they want without any repercussion.
And that's not right.
Case in point, situation at work. Somebody always say they can say something without anybody saying anything back to them.
Thank God I'm not in that environment.
Bro.
Man, I just know myself.
Look, crazy. Like, and the only reason I hadn't said what I wanted to say,
Yeah.
I'm playing the game. Okay? I'm playing long term. Okay? Until I got what I want and came here for, I'll play the game. I will play the game. Once I'm free of that game, oh my goodness.
I'm free of that game.
That double-edged sword for a time, boy.
Yeah.
Double-edged sword.
Shout out to the folks who can do that. Me, if I don't walk out of the room, I'm gonna say it. I don't care who it is. God Almighty. I know. Sometimes I would just leave the room because I know I get in trouble. Oh my gosh, I'll get in trouble so fast. I am the way I am. And shout out to the folks like you who can do what you do. Because I don't just struggle, I struggle. You hear me? I be struggling. They said, what? Oh, I gotta go. Where you going, Daniel? Please, I have to go, guys.
Don't try to hold me in here.
Yeah, I gotta go. I don't want to be fired, boss. If you want to see me tomorrow, let me go. Yeah.
Yeah, I get it. Absolutely get it, bro.
Well, that's that, huh?
That's it, man.
Well, you guys have a good night. It's interesting.
Yeah.
There's a little breakdown of those two ladies.
I you know, a little bit more, I would say, even for Brittany Renner versus Taylor again. Brittany Renner didn't elevate any of those. Like, she didn't help any of those guys with their career. In fact, if you actually think about it just a bit, she probably pulled them down because now they're thinking about off-court stuff. And it's affecting their game.
Yeah.
Again, men not being men. We're gonna leave it at that. Taylor, on the other hand, Travis Kelce couldn't be having a great, outside of him losing the Super Bowl on Sunday. He's having a great life right now. This man's in TV shows. He's been in several commercials. Like,
I mean, she definitely helps his star power for sure.
Yeah.
She definitely helps his star power. I would love to sit down and be like, yo, what's Taylor Swift like compared to your last relationship? Because those humans couldn't be further apart.
Further apart.
Yeah.
You went. Never mind. I'm done.
What's the difference?
I'm done.
That's a whole nother conversation.
Crazy talk.
But I want to let you know right now, any billionaire woman out there that want a little chocolate man, I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't even want to act like I'm talking mad spicy. Whatever billionaire chick, whatever her name is, come on. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. What'd you like to eat, baby? I don't want you built like 2 4s. I want to feed you. I cook so good.
Yo!
I cook so
I quit. I
cook so good.
I'm done. I'm done.
So good.
Goodbye.